Hey, good morning, everybody. It is day 77 on the Appalachian Trail, and I just got dropped off by my nice shuttle driver, Bill. He pretty much brought me back and dropped me off the same place where he picked me up. So I'm ready to get back on the trail, feeling good. I got the medicine, asthma meds in my system, so hopefully the hiking is going to go well today. We'll see. It's about 9 o'clock, so I'm not sure where I'm trying to get today, but definitely at least, 15 or 16 miles or so. Basically, I got roughly 3 to 4 days to get back to Daleville. Like I said, I left the box there at the hotel, so I'll probably stay there again when I get back there. Got the Triple Crown coming up. I got the Keffer Oak tree coming up here really quick. So it should be a fun 3 or 4 days. The weather looks, I say it looks good, like it's going to be hot. Like this will be actually a good test for how I do hiking in the heat of the day, because it's supposed to be like in the upper 80s the next couple of days. And then there's a little bit of rain coming through maybe Tuesday, and it's going to cool back off after that. So, but yeah, more or less when I start hiking in the summertime, what I want to do is almost kind of hike in 2 shifts. Like I come from a construction background. It's kind of like what roofers would do, like in the hottest part of the day. They basically don't work. Like, so my plan would be like to start hiking really, really early in the morning, like right at daylight, if not before, and just try to get as much hiking as I can in, and then the hottest part of the day at like 1 or 2 o'clock, I'm hoping to maybe, stop at a shelter, take a long break, or, by a creek somewhere, do some, maybe wash off into the creek since it'll be warmer, eat a lot of food, give it a good chance to settle, maybe take a nap. Like I said, basically I think hiking in 2 shifts is hopefully the kind of the way I'm going to go, and I think it'll help me get more mileage. It just sounds better to hike, 10 miles in the morning and then 7 miles in the evening, as opposed to, trying to hike 20 miles straight or whatever. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, had a good time in town, got my meds. Enjoyed seeing fish and chips, of course. Oh, I saw I didn't get a picture, but I saw Garden Gnome and Runaway yesterday. You remember those guys from early on in my videos if you've been following. So seem like they're doing well. They, it's a tough hike for everybody, but they're hanging in there. So I think they're probably maybe zeroing today or something like that, because they got there late yesterday. So, oh, excuse me. How are y'all doing? Good. See y'all. Yeah, anyway, it's a beautiful day, good weather. Like I said, it's very hot, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna keep on hiking northbound. I'll get back with you guys later. A nice comfortable trail to start the day, not a lot of rocks. I'm basically hiking through kind of a semi-pasture area. Definitely some things are starting to bloom up, start to see a lot more color. Definitely spring. Spring brings flowers, a lot of new things. Bears, bears are always here, I think, but they're definitely coming out. I saw a picture of a bear with a cub in a tree somewhere down south yesterday, and actually there was a bear spotted in Carrollton, Georgia, which is like so far away from the mountains, but close to my hometown. I saw several pictures of that yesterday. So interesting, very interesting. I'm on the Appalachian Trail. I've not seen a bear, and people are seeing bears just like when they drive to Walmart in Carrollton, Georgia. So who knows? You never know out here. Oh my gosh, peeps. I almost walked right by the Keffer Oak without realizing it, because the sign's on this side and it's kind of tucked away. It's kind of hard to see. But this is the Keffer Oak. I believe the oldest oak tree on the Appalachian Trail. I think maybe 300 years. I'm not 100% on that, but it looks like it's got a limb that's kind of broken. Yeah, big old tree. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can even get a good picture. I'll try to get some pictures once I get a little further away from it. But yeah, it's definitely a big tree. Okay, you can see the oak a little bit better from back here, coming out of the woods. Wow, what a beautiful tree. Gorgeous day, not a cloud in the sky. Yeah, it's beautiful. I won't quite get to the Triple Crown today. I should be hitting Dragon's Tooth probably sometime tomorrow. which will still be Sunday, so probably quite busy. Honestly, with the spring and the weather, like all the Triple Crown might be busy no matter what day. So we shall see. Be nice to see some non-through hikers. I like the day hikers too, and the section hikers, and all the hikers. All the hikers have been cool to me. Like, no matter their length of their trips, that's for sure. This is interesting. I'm coming up on a section of trail that has a lot of cairns. They're called cairns, even though it's spelled kind of weird. I think they're called cairns, is what I've been told, but supposedly possibly built by farmers a long time ago. So these are often used to, like, not this size, I don't think, but they're smaller ones are usually used to mark the trails, like out west and stuff, where there's not a lot of trees for blazes. So that's pretty interesting. So we'll see how many I see down through here. Yeah, looks like some of them are kind of toppled over, but yeah, that one back there was in really good shape. So very interesting. Okay. That shelter I was going to stop for a break was 0.4 off the trail, so I just kept going. I talked to some nice Virginia Tech kids up there. I'm really, really close to Virginia Tech. They were out trying to hike Kelly Knob, but they got in a little turned around and walked the wrong way. So thankfully I was able to use gut hooks and get them back on track. They had to backtrack a little bit, but really nice kids. Nice area here in Virginia. I like it. So anyway, I'll find another place for a break here shortly. Probably at the next water source, which I do need to check on. Maybe I should have took that 0.4 if there's no other water. Anyway, I'll check it out. I'll figure it out one way or another. What's up? Just stopped for a break and noticed this little guy over here pretty close. Just chilling out on the ridge. Well, people, not sure how you can see it, but in the middle there, that black nope rope, as they call it, is the very first snake I've seen on the Appalachian Trail. He just ran out of these rocks right across the trail, and he's just chilling out right there. Oh gosh, people, so check this out. This is something I definitely wanted to tell you. If y'all remember a couple of videos ago, when I got to Angel's Rest, I had just missed the Hampshire Hiker, one of my favorite YouTubers. And like I said before, like one of everybody's favorite YouTubers. Like, her trail videos or informational videos, everything's so professional. She has a store up in New Hampshire. So just a super cool kid. But anyway, you know, if y'all remember, I was walking down close to Angel's Rest and I was talking about how devastated I was because I just missed her by a couple of hours. And actually she's now posted her video from where she did her little hike. Basically what happened was she had to miss like 15 miles last year because it was closed. They had a bunch of, like, a big ice storm. There was like power lines down. It was very dangerous, so they wouldn't let people hike there. So she'd had to go around it last year, so she came back just to complete her steps and do that part of the hike. She drove all the way down from New Hampshire, hiked that 16 miles, and then hiked back. So it was pretty cool. A couple of the guys had told me that they had stayed in the shelter with her, and she gave them a shout out, which was really cool. But anyway, what was really cool is I guess she saw my video and she actually commented on it, said she missed me, and said that maybe she would see me up in the white. So super exciting. Like, nothing could make my trip better than if I maybe get to go to her store when I get up there. That's my hope. So if I'm not exactly sure how far it is from the trail, but yeah, if there's any way, I would love to, I'd love to go to her store. So like I said, she has a great channel. If you haven't checked her out, Taylor the Hampshire Hiker, like, definitely go check it out. If you're wanting to learn about backpacking, she's a great person to teach you, way better than me. So, all right. Anyway, it's hot today. Like, there's no doubt about that, but it's beautiful. But yeah, it's probably, I think it's like 12:30 now. It's probably at least upper 80s. Like, it is very, very toasty. But anyway, I don't mind it. The t-shirt feels pretty good so far. It's kind of light colors. I know it's going to show some dirt and stuff, so I don't know how long it'll make the cut, but for right now, it's going to be my shirt. At least till my box comes with my other shirt. I don't know if that's ever going to happen again. I'm pretty much just going to stop checking on it and just, it's too frustrating. It's just still stuck somewhere. So So anyway, I'll get back with y'all down the trail. I'm headed to the next shelter, which is on the trail. Definitely got to get some water. I think I'm 2 or 3 miles away, so that's where I'm headed. Holy crap, I came really close to stepping at this little, basically stepping on top of this guy on the trail. The snakes are definitely out. Oh my gosh. 2 in 1 day. Like I said, he didn't seem too scared of me. I don't know what kind he is, but it doesn't look too intimidating. Yeah, now he's going to ease off the trail. But yeah, I come down the trail right there, and there he was. Like I said, the other one I saw earlier, like skirted away from me as fast as he possibly could, but this one seems to be just chilling. So I jumped over here to get away from him. I might be stepping on more snakes over here. I don't know. So interesting. Not going to kill him, even though that's what pretty much in my town, I think, what happens most of the time. But, you know, he's not bothering me. I'm not going to bother him. Like I said, I don't mind snakes if I know where they are. It's when I jump up on them like that, they kind of startle me. So, yeah, it's a good way startled. I'm not scared of snakes, but they do startle me very easily. So, maybe it's a better way to say it. So, anyway, hiking towards the shelter. I found a little spring back there to get me some water to hold me over, which was nice. And there was another water source going across the trail that a bunch of thru hikers were getting excited about that because it was not listed on Guthook. So they were all super surprised and pretty much stopped there. But I'm going to the shelter and take a good break. So we'll see if I see any more snakes. Oh my goodness. Now here's quite the cool landmark. This is the Eastern Continental Divide. Like the rivers around here actually flow both ways, so that's pretty cool. Looks like the Atlantic Ocean is 405 miles to my right, and the Gulf of Mexico is 1,920 miles to my left. So that's pretty cool. I guess this is called the ECD. The CDT is the Continental Divide Trail. That's like the third big trail that most people do after the AT and the PCT. It's kind of a tougher one though, where you kind of got to pick your own routes a lot of times. So anyway, nice views up here. So now crossing officially the Eastern Continental Divide. Pretty cool. Okay, peeps, just stopped here at the Nade shelter, Nade, not sure how you say it, but had a nice long break. Bunch of people here taking long lunch breaks. A lot of young kids that are headed Nobo. A couple of section hikers, some trail maintainers. We're close to the Triple Crown, so there's a lot of day hikers out and section hikers, so a lot of folks out. But one thing I noticed, I didn't really need to use the Privy, but like everybody that went up there made a comment about how nice it was when they came back. So I was going to show you guys. Let's just go check it out and see how good it is, because it was just unusual the way everybody walked back saying, "Hey, what a nice Privy." So I thought I'd show you guys a little Privy review, I guess. We'll see if it stands up to Amelia's awesome Privy in the Great Smoky Mountains, or the other one. I saw another one. I can't remember where it was, but it was really nice too. But let's see here. Oh, it's got a nice door. Got some steps. It's got a little roof over there. Oh yeah, it does look nice. Let's see here. Oh yeah, very nice. Nice toilet, got a broom. Got some big old thing of sanitizer. Oh my gosh, it's even got a little tree air freshener. I guess that doesn't draw bears, maybe. I would think it does, but oh, it looks like this was I don't know if you can see that, Eagle Scout service project from some point. So I don't know if it says what year. Looks like maybe 2015, something like that. So anyway, I'll walk back down here to the shelter, get my stuff together, and keep hiking on. I've still got about 10 miles to the Pickle Branch shelter. I don't know if I'll quite make it there. There's several camp spots before them. I'm going to be hitting Dragon's Tooth in the morning. It's like one big climb left today, so I'll be doing that regardless, and then camping somewhere after that. So I'm trying to time it so that I can go to Catawba Grocery and get some food in the middle of the day tomorrow, and maybe charge my battery. And then also I'm wanting to land at the shelters right below McAfee Knob tomorrow night, so that I can hit the sunrise there Monday morning. It's kind of the plan, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's nice camp spots here though. Good shelter. Okay, so a couple of miles back, I ran into kind of a questionable character. Seemed like a nice enough young kid, but he was tented by the creek. He was trying to ask me for directions on the road, and I was like, dude, I can't help you. I don't know where anything is here, and I don't think there's much of anything, but I don't know. After questioning him a little bit more, I was a reporter long enough to kind of know when stuff don't add up, and he, first of all, told me he was through hiking Sobo and that he had started in Maine, and I'm like, he did not look like Aquaman at all. He did not even really look like a thru hiker. Then he told me he didn't have any money because he had gotten robbed at gunpoint at McAfee Knob, and I'm like, that's the last place somebody's gonna get robbed at gunpoint. It's so busy, so you know, I'm getting the benefit of the doubt maybe, but I don't know. Seems sketchy to me. You know, I mean, he was nice enough to me, but like I said, it just didn't add up for sure. Just stopped and loaded up on water right here at this water source. I drank a liter and carrying 2 liters because it doesn't look like there's water for another like 6 miles, and that's with a good bit of climbing. So definitely having to think about water a lot harder, even just today. Like I know it's hard to tell by looking, but it's so hot today. It's definitely the hottest day I've had on trail. I don't know the exact temperature. I hadn't had service, but I mean, at least mid 80s, maybe high 80s. I think tomorrow's maybe even going to be warmer, but like I said, it's one of those things I have to get used to. So it's a beautiful section of trail, though, very well maintained. So I'm coming up on, I think, the Audie Murphy monument here in a few miles, so I got to climb up to it, but that should be cool. I think it's got a couple of benches. I'm definitely going to sit on one. So it's getting pretty late. I think it's about 5 o'clock, so still not sure where I'm going to camp. I may have to go all the way to the shelter just to get water, so that'll put me close to Dragon's Tooth in the morning, so I think 4 or 5 miles away. So that's probably what I'll have to do, even if I get there a little bit late. Hiking up this short little spur trail to check out the Audie Murphy monument. Apparently he was a highly decorated World War II veteran that unfortunately died in a plane crash right up here. So, wow, it looks pretty cool. Oh, it's also got a couple of benches. I'm probably gonna hang out here and have a snack or dinner or something like that. But, oh yeah. Beautiful little monument. It's got a lot of little decorations and things on it, several flags. Audie Leon Murphy. He died 2 days. He died May 28th, 1971. That was exactly 2 days after my birthday. I was born on May 26th, 1971. So, born in Kingston, Texas, died near this site in an airplane crash. America's most decorated veteran of World War II. He served in the European Theater, 15th Infantry Regiment, 3rd Infantry Division, and earned 24 decorations, including the Medal of Honor, Legion of Merit, Distinguished Service Cross, and 3 Purple Hearts. He was survived by his wife Pamela and 2 sons, Terry Michael and James Shannon. Looks like this was built in 1974. Yeah, very interesting. Looks like the American flag and the Texas flag. And then I believe there's an overlook over here as well. Looks like it might be a little ways down there. I'm gonna go check that out, but I'm gonna take a rest and then drop my pack here by these benches. Okay, peeps, hiking away from the monument. It's about 7 o'clock. I got about 5 more miles to go to get to the pickle shelter, which may be the next water, so I may just have to go there. But I did go ahead and eat my dinner. I actually just had some salami and cheese and crackers and some chips and a big Kit Kat. They had a good deal on Kit Kats at Kroger, so I had like a bunch of king size ones, so I ate one of those. I've got a couple of backpacking meals, but I'm not feeling like hot food right now. In fact, I'm totally considering ditching my stove pretty soon. You don't have to carry the weight of the stove or the fuel. You don't have to worry about running out of fuel. And I think I can get by on cold food. There's a lot of stuff you can cold soak, like ramen and things. So I'll probably maybe test out a few recipes next time I'm in town just to make sure that I like them. And then I may go that route, because like I said, when you're hiking on hot days like this, which I know there's still gonna be more cool days. This is definitely, I'd say, an unusual couple of days where we're getting up near 90. So, but yeah, it's definitely slowed me down. I've been hiking basically for 10 hours, and I've only made it like, I want to say 14 miles. Obviously, I've taken several breaks, especially, you know, a lunch and a dinner break. So probably only been hiking, you know, maybe 8 hours or so, roughly. So, but anyway, the trail looks pretty good now. It's kind of downhill towards the shelter, no more uphill. So I'm sure I can get there. It might be a little after dark, maybe night hike a little bit, but yeah, definitely the stove is on the chopping block. So we'll see how it goes. But it'd be nice to have the extra space, not having to carry it. Like, I'm trying to go as minimal as possible. Like, I'm definitely becoming more of a thru hiker as far as that goes. So I'm definitely willing to ditch stuff that I'm just not using. So see how it goes. I'm gonna go from 3 pair of underwear back down to 2. Definitely gonna get rid of the sleep socks soon. Probably when I get back to Delville, there's probably a box headed back to my brother's with a good bit of stuff, possibly including the stove. So I've already shipped my puffy away. So, and I gotta get at some point, I gotta get another sleeping bag or quilt, because I'm still carrying the 10-degree quilt. That's the only one I have. So I gotta get something, hopefully something that packs down a little bit better. I'm not even sure. I'll probably stick with the quilt. I really don't know. Probably just try to find something I buy at an outfitter that I don't have to order or anything like that. So we'll see what happens with that. So anyway, I'm gonna keep on hiking along. I'll get back with y'all. Like I said, there's a couple of campsites coming up, but if they don't have water, they're gonna do me no good, because I'm down to like basically no water. I got a little bit of electrolyte water left, but not even enough probably to take medicine and things, you know, for tonight and in the morning. So probably hydrated enough I could live, like if I had to stop and camp, but obviously water would be better. So we'll see. And if I get to that shelter, that gets me closer to Dragon's Tooth, which is where I'm headed in the morning. So we'll see how it goes. Seen quite a few people on trail today, but not an exorbitant amount. I don't think the bubble's here or anything, but probably seen 6 or 7 thru hikers and probably 8 or 10 day or section hikers. So for Saturday around this area, that's not probably that many. So, oh, and the one sketchy guy that's up by the creek, forgot about him. So anyway, I'll get back with you guys. I'm gonna hike on down the trail. Got a good little sunset going on in the back. You can't see it because I'm kind of behind the mountain. Maybe you can see it a little bit right there. Yeah, there you go. That's kind of nice. So okay guys, you know the drill by now. It's quickly getting dark, so I'm gonna end this episode right here. I'm either gonna camp like 2.5 to the Pickle Branch shelter, or possibly some tent spots by the Trout Creek, which is down at a road crossing about 1,000 feet down. So I'm gonna end up one of those places. Most likely, I'll see what the first place looks like. And then if it doesn't look great, I'll probably just go to the shelter. But so anyway, appreciate you guys hanging out today. It was super hot. I saw some snakes for the first time. I actually saw 3. One of them I couldn't get on video, but I actually did see 3 snakes today. First ones I've seen on trail, and to see 3 in one day. But the heat, I think, definitely brought some things out. The bugs were terrible today too. Like, they didn't really bother me, like bite me or anything. They were just hovering around me everywhere I went today, like including right now. So anyway, that's just something I'm gonna start dealing with. But like I said, it's supposed to. This is an anomaly, I think, for just 2 or 3 days. I think by Tuesday, Wednesday, it's going to be getting back down to normal temperatures. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe to see all my videos. If you want to see the rest of my journey, you can go back. I've got all of them uploaded on my channel. It's really the only thing I've ever filmed on here, so they're pretty easy to find, and they're numbered. So anyway, appreciate it, and I will talk to you in the next one. Holy smokes. This little guy just snapped at me while I'm night hiking. He might be a rattler. I can't really tell. Kind of wish he'd get out of my way though. Whew. It's not huge, but he definitely snapped at me. Come on, dude. I can't walk by there. Whew. Welcome to summer hiking. Hike the AT. It'll be fun, they said. Come on, guy, move. He's not huge, but I need some of my Forlona guys here to help me. Where you at, Todd Huey? If I turn my headlamp up a little bit, y'all might can see him a little bit better. Oh yeah, there he is. Whew. Just waiting on me. You're supposed to be scared of me. Get out of the way. I guess maybe I can go through the woods over here. Doesn't seem like the... Oh, what can I do? I do something. Oh, get away, get away. Dang, he is very aggressive. I don't know if I got enough room to get around there. Just trying to get to the shelter. Well, what do you guys suggest? I may just turn around and go back there and camp by the river. Can't believe I'm gonna let this little guy. I don't want to hurt him, but I also don't want him to bite me either. I also hope he doesn't have any friends around here, like close by. Well, I don't really know what to do. You guys are not very much help. I always say y'all are good to talk to when I don't have anybody around, but also y'all aren't very helpful. I'm sure y'all will be helpful once I post this. You'll probably be like, hey, be a man and just go around it or something. But like, there's no good way to get around the guy. Y'all saw him snap at me. He's legit. Get. Oh well, I just don't know. And if he don't get on my way, I'm thinking about throwing a rock at him. Like, I hate to be that way, but I'm just trying to get to the shelter. So many snakes today. This is the 4th. How do you not see a snake for 700 miles and then see 4 in one day? I guess the heat brings them out because it was extremely hot today. Like I said, he's not very big, but he's steady waiting on me though. Okay, people, still not hacking. I survived the snake. I threw a rock from far away and it scared him. As soon as it hit close to him, he took off. So hopefully I won't see any more. Still got about, oh my God, the bugs are so ridiculous. I don't know if you can see them. They're showing up in my headlamp big time. Anyway, just trying to get to the shelter, set up my tent before I get bit or electrocuted or drowned or burned. Oh my gosh. Anyway, little bonus coverage for tonight. hopefully this is all you see of me. Hopefully I'll get to camp. We'll see. I'll let you know in the morning. Unless I run into any more critters, I'll probably try to show them to you. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the jungle.